News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Calls are growing for gun reform.
What kind of a civilization does not defend their children?
Moms Demand Action held a rally at the Tennessee State Capitol today pushing for stricter gun laws after yesterday's school shooting in Nashville. Their pleas come as police release new info on the shooter. Chief John Drake.
Parents felt that she should not own weapons. They were under the impression that when she sold the one weapon that she did not own anymore. As it turned out, she had been hiding several weapons within the house.
The shooter legally purchased 7 guns. 3 were used in the rampage. Meantime, support's now pouring in for survivors.
They come bringing flowers and stuffed animals as a show of support for those who survived the school shooting. They say prayers for the 3 9-year-olds and 3 school employees who lost their lives. 101-year-old Carolyn Monisher made the trip from a nearby assisted living facility.
They're going to need a lot of help as the ones that survived, and I think they will, but it's not easy.
Sandra Irvin attends the church.
Guns need to be registered and restricted, and they need to do something about crazy people buying all these guns.
Chris Fox for CBS News, Nashville.
Border officials will start processing survivors of a migrant facility fire near the southern border where dozens died last night. CBS's Camila Montoya Galvez has the latest.
This was a detention facility where migrants were being processed before being deported to the interior of Mexico to be sent back home to places like Venezuela and other Latin American nations. The Mexican president today, Manuel Lopez Obrador, suggested that this fire was started by the migrants themselves because they were protesting the fact that they were going to be deported and removed from that area.
Illinois Senator Dick Durbin.
What is it that Congress needs to do when it comes to immigration in this country? We can certainly find fault with what you have done. We've done it before with previous administrations as well. But what are we willing to do? It's easy to be critical, but every member of Congress needs to look in the mirror.
A former crypto king faces more criminal charges.
FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried has been indicted again, this time for directing $40 million in bribes to one or more Chinese officials to unfreeze assets related to his cryptocurrency business. It's the 13th charge he's facing ahead of his fraud trial in New York. Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty to charges that he cheated investors out of billions of dollars before his business collapsed last year. He was arrested in December. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
He faces more than 100 years in prison. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that heavy jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.